you seem like a big DJs guy.
Like when people are like, what is it like? And I'm like, it's like the show. Really,
The wall.
really. I mean, I really didn't do a lot of Trump, and then I did like one when he said to ingest Clorox, and that was it. Like, aren't we all playing characters?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to the MCM podcast number 15. I don't give a shit what JR says right now. I'm going to play a song for you guys.
I didn't get to introduce myself, but I'm JR.
No one gives a shit.
You're right. Neither do I.
And why are you wearing that suit, dude? You're looking kind of good.
Oh my god. Max just complimented me. That's never happened before.
You're looking kind of good for once.
Oh, well, okay. There you go.
No, you don't have to turn that down. I won't yell. JR's like, he's like my mom. It's like every time he's like, oh my god, Max is yelling. Like, I gotta turn that down.
Yeah, but like Inside Voices, Max. We're doing a podcast.
I know. I watched like Eddie Bravo on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was just screaming the whole time. And Joe was really high and didn't want to deal with it. But let's get into our guest today. And his name is John Walsh. His profile is It's John Walsh, because I don't know if there's the
That's
John
me.
Walsh. John, is there like another? Is there a the?
I mean, there is the John Walsh, who's like from like America's Most Wanted. That's like the real one. I'm like the fake one.
The fake one.
Well, you're not. Yeah, well, he sounds like a criminal.
No, he's not a criminal. He's the one that like his son got kidnapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Now
Not
I'm
to bring the
getting that.
mood down right away.
Just like
yeah, I'm It's John Walsh.
So, how are you doing today, man?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, guys.
It's a little bit hot in here. If you see us profusely sweating, not John. John's
You're wearing
dressed.
suits.
You know why we're doing this, Jared? Tell him why we're doing this.
Well, we've been kind of trying to do. Well, it's actually been mostly Max's idea, but we're doing this thing where we wear different outfits and match up during the podcast. We did like an ugly sweater thing a couple days ago.
Okay.
Wasn't a fan of that. Really hated that.
Is it like Christmas in July, or just
No.
No, but
I'm not smart enough to think like that, John.
No.
But
No, but I
I'm
think
so into
yeah.
themes. So
Yeah.
so am I.
And then last week we did jerseys, which I also thought was kind of stupid.
well,
But
because it was sports though. Like
It was a
we're talking
sports,
about
yeah.
some
yeah,
sports.
yeah,
He doesn't
okay.
understand.
All right.
There's he like every time he makes things so difficult, John. Like this is why I like John. Like he's very easygoing. He understands this one. He's a theme guy. He's
I
a
love
big.
themes.
He's like that's why he loves DJs for
That's
the
why.
theme Thursdays.
You
I
want to
know
let
where
me
he's
get to?
going.
Yeah.
How about you let me get to the point, Max?
All right, just say it, man. Just fucking say
We're
it.
wearing suits because one of the main things that John does on his TikTok page is impersonate Donald Trump, and he wears a suit
True.
pretty much in every video that he makes, except for like the DJ's video he did like a couple months ago.
Which was great.
Thank
I
you.
fucking loved that. I saw that. I was like, I want to go.
Yeah, everyone at DJs loves it too. Like
Yeah.
all of the staff, they're just like every time I go, they're like singing it to me. So it's great.
Is that the new anthem? Well, wait. You did that drive-in one too.
Yes.
That was like one of the first ones, and I fucking reposted that on our story. And I was like, that was like when I first saw you, and I was like, this dude is fucking funny. Like
Well,
that
like-
was like it was talk about that. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just thought. I mean, obviously, where were we all in March? Like, I just thought, like, oh, this is funny. Like, this is gonna be over in a month. You know what I mean? Like, and then I was
know.
like, oh, okay. Like, and then I was like pretending that, like, well, this is what the summer's gonna look like. And little did we know that's exactly what the summer looked like. At least in the beginning, everything was to go.
I know.
So even it wasn't drive-through, because drive-through, drinking and driving, don't do it. But I mean,
Don't do that, kids.
That was the idea, I guess. You know.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, you got like the two grails there, which
Yeah,
is like.
exactly. And then like supersize. I mean, I love DJs. I mean, I live around the corner, so that's like partially why.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking distance all the time.
All right, so after all this COVID stuff happens, are you pretty much saying we could just crash on your front porch, like when
Yeah,
we're
on the
like
porch.
drunk? Just I heard a
Yeah.
lot of people because our friend Justin lives in Belmar, and
Okay.
he literally says he's like drunk people will just fall asleep on their porch, and like I don't know if that happens a lot. That's just his house.
Well, I live with my parents, and so my mom is very cool about everything.
Okay.
Obviously, right now we have no guests,
Good,
so
yeah.
it sucks. But yeah, a couple of my neighbors have had people drunk on the porch, and my mom's like called their parents, and that was before cell phones, so we had to get the phone book from New York to call someone. Yeah, so there's like I have some like good stories. I found several people when I was younger with my friends, like drunk walking down Ocean Avenue. And like we like got their phone and like would help them try to figure
Get
it out.
home.
Yeah, get home or like, and that was before Uber. So like, I found some girl on the corner of like 11th and Ocean Avenue, and her boyfriend was at Jenks.
Oh my
and he
God,
had to
that's
come
far.
back to pick her up. She was gone, dropping money everywhere. She never picked it up, so we did.
I just had a long weekend the other weekend. Jared was there and he left early. Went to Headliner.
Okay.
God.
I was in
I
line for
didn't
4.5
go.
hours.
Oh, good. Thank
no,
you.
no, he did
I'm
go.
gonna have to back up.
I went in, I sat in line.
No. We were all wearing our masks as they
Yeah.
make you in the freaking line. But I waited 4.5. It was like I was waiting for the Wii in 2006 in a freaking
Yeah.
line in Toys R Us. Long story short, it was a very long night.
And was it worth it?
Yeah, I know what you're wanting me to say. It's yes. Like you want that story.
No, I don't
the
want that,
comeback
yes.
story. But it literally, I'll be honest with you, it was not, dude. It was my.
What time did you get in?
So we got in line
Yeah, I want to hear the whole thing.
at 8.
Okay.
And then we finally got in at 12:45, and it closes at 2.
Oh, I know what time it closes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 'cause listen, but
I left at around 10 o'clock. Yeah, I left. I got somebody picked me up.
You
and
see
I went
now,
home, yeah.
I what I've seen in like bars around me is just like everyone rushes there at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But then like around 12, people stop showing up, and like the line is either you've gotten in already or you are online.
Yeah.
But people, I mean, I haven't gone out at night this summer, unfortunately. Like, I really haven't. I've gone out during the day. I get there at 11 o'clock. I'm literally by myself with my friends, and then we leave around like 2.
yeah, before all the.
This guy, it's 2
right,
podcasts in
chill,
a row.
chill. All right,
Stop slamming the
know.
table. That messes
My-
with the sound, Max. You know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
gotta
fix
check
it
my
in
thing,
post,
too.
buddy.
You're not gonna.
All right,
he
I'm
does-
sorry.
This guy acts like he does a ton of sound editing post. He
I
does it.
fucking do.
We're gonna hear it.
I fucking do. And you know what I also do? I make highlight videos for our
You
YouTube
do make the
vids.
highlight videos, and that I
Yeah,
definitely
that ain't easy.
appreciate.
Thank
I
you,
do.
man.
Wow,
But-
should I leave?
Yeah, John, just
I,
forget
honestly,
it.
everybody who comes on the podcast gets uncomfortable. Like,
I'm
God,
not,
you guys
it's
are.
fine.
No, they're like, you guys are like a bickering like married couple. And I'm like, yeah, I know, we are.
Well, we really look at it because when Sam was on with Luca the Palm from Belmar, what is with all you Belmar people and being freaking
Yeah,
famous
I
or
don't
having
understand.
followers? We got to move there and then we'll gain followers.
And then you.
Let me just say, John, one, before I
Yeah.
say anything, you surpass us in followers, and I don't like
so
that.
sorry.
I don't
Okay.
like that. Get the fuck out of here.
I've been watching. I'm gonna pass DJs. I want to say like in a month or 2. I'm like
What is DJ's at?
32.
Really?
Dude, I want to pass DJ's this year.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Why don't we just be like all those fucking Instagram models and buy our shit?
You know what I don't understand? I really don't get it. I thought that when this like started,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the pandemic started and everyone was quarantined, that the page would grow a lot more, like quicker than it had because everyone's at home, everybody's looking at their phones, everyone's on Instagram. But our page like stunted in growth like dramatically.
We're at 27K
at the very
now.
beginning of quarantine. Like we were growing like 2,000-3,000 followers a month.
Yeah.
And then March, you know,
Is it because your content's based on so much of like what's happening?
no, it
Like
was for like a month, and then
Yeah.
they
And
we
kinda
stopped
backed
because the
off
thing is
on it, 'cause
we
it gets
hate-
old.
No,
Yeah.
I don't even mean the pandemic. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I guess like Barstool, like their stuff is like it's dead unless they have other people filming for them and they can like repost it.
Do other shit.
Like is that your like is that wasn't? I mean I know that's not what you guys post, but was
Yeah.
that maybe the problem or no?
No, well, like what we got shadow banned like a while back.
Oh shit!
Well, we got shadow banned because a guy, and we tell this story a bunch of times, but it was
Just
some,
give him the quick
some
version,
piece of
all right?
shit. He had a bot for reporting posts, and he wanted to test it out on us. He
Oh
literally
my
admitted to it
God.
afterwards. He's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen." So he got 10 of our posts taken down, and we were shadow banned for like 2.5 months.
And that just it hurt us because you literally if you searched us up on like the search page,
you couldn't find us unless you,
you-
typed in the
you-
whole name.
and
Oh my
even at
God.
that point, it would go to our V2 with 800 followers. So it's like, in that point, that kind of really fucked us for a little bit. We did some other things to get us back. But listen, we're going to keep, we have some, I just made, like, I go on a tear. Like, me and him both, like, we'll make like 10 memes a day. And then for 2 weeks, just
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, that's how it goes. And so we got some good stuff. But John, I want to go into the backstory. Enough with
Sure.
talking about, we're plugging DJs. They should sponsor us at this point,
I
okay?
mean, jeez, how many people have to sponsor us? I mean, like nobody. sponsors
Everyone.
us.
No,
I mean,
we-
people have to, but no one has.
No one.
No,
It's
no,
like
we
we
have
talk about them.
sponsors.
It's like we give them press and stuff. Like people like watch this and.
Well, here's the problem.
Make memes about them, but
Well,
we have no
people are
sponsors.
like, you need to charge them for the stuff you do,
Oh, I know.
right?
Yeah.
Frank.
Well, what I was gonna say, what I just did, well, we literally just told the Asbury Park Press last week to go F themselves. So I don't think that's the
Oh,
best thing.
yeah.
But I mean, like, listen, we're just gonna make a new paper, like, and just be bigger than
Asbury
that. So
Park
it's
is
cool.
not even in Asbury Park.
It's
I
in
know,
Neptune.
it's a Neptune.
Like, Come on.
Thank you.
Right? That's the problem.
You want to join this team? We're going to make a new newspaper.
Monmouth County Press.
You can call it the Asbury Park Press in Asbury.
The actual
Or the press,
Asbury Park
the press in Asbury. I don't
Yes, I like it. It's a working title.
know. Yeah, it is. It is what it is.
So how did you get started with TikTok and also just like making this content in the first place?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it really all starts in like 2010. I'll give you the short version.
Go.
But me and my cousin did a Jersey Shore girls parody to Katy Perry's California Girls. And we did that in 2010, and it was like filmed on a camcorder that was filmed onto DVDs.
Did you
that
post that?
It is online.
I saw
It is
it.
online. Yeah.
No, I saw
Oh,
it
I
on
posted
Instagram.
it
You
recently
posted
because
it.
it's been 10 years to the date. So we started doing that, and then me and my cousin made parodies until I guess I was in college. And then, like, you know, jobs and real life happens. And then the pandemic happened, and then real life stopped. And I was able to do stuff that I loved and, like, that I'm interested in and that I want to do. So that's really how it happened. I mean, and TikTok in general, I downloaded it back in January. I had like one video hit like 1 million, and it was me dressed as Snooki. And then
Oh yeah.
I really didn't do a lot of Trump because I was like really trying to like not do that. And then I did like one Dr. Trump video when he said to ingest Clorox,
Oh.
and that was it. Like, I mean, you can spin that whatever you want, and like that's what it was.
No,
You know
no,
what I mean?
I know. That's what I'm just saying. Just like Jesus Christ, that's bad. But what we were talking about, and me and JR say, is with your content, if you we're gonna try to keep this as apolitical as possible.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
whether
I even wore a tie with red and blue on it. Just
Yeah,
to be
Just to
We were
represent
thinking about-
all the parties.
yeah, and I wore a pink tie. I don't know.
Just because that's all you had.
Yeah, I only have one tie. That's it.
Yeah, that's all.
I don't have to dress like I dress business casual for my real job. But whether you like Trump or you fucking hate him, your content is liked by a lot of people. Like I'm
It
saying,
is.
like you're in person. They're funny. Like they're funny. Like either like if you like Trump, you're like, oh, dude, that's really funny. That is Trump. But if you hate him, you're like, okay, I kind of am getting behind that. So.
Yeah.
What about that?
I mean, I guess again, like when I did my parody videos, we did one about Ariana Grande, and me and my cousin always kept in the back of our head, like, we don't want Ariana Grande fans to hate us. Or whoever it was, Katy Perry. Like, we didn't want these people to come after us. So it was always done with, I mean, like, just, like, you want to make fun of the stuff that everyone can agree with. So that's what I guess I do with Trump. I mean, I really don't do any, like, issues or like any like agenda issues that he talks about. I mean, there's obviously some that you can do.
Yeah, sure.
But I mean, everything is very much like face value, or like and like whatever you see on TV is like what you're gonna get from me.
Good.
Like I don't know. I'm like losing what I'm saying.
Well, you're talking. We brought up like gentle stereotypes before, and I know JR has brought that up. Where you're not bringing up controversial things.
Sure, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, controversial things. I'm not bringing that up just because it's you lose half your audience. I love when people come up to you and they're like, I know you like Trump, and then the other person comes to me and they're like, I know you hate Trump, and I'm like,
like you have no idea.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, and that
that's
kind of
good.
creates a little bit
Like,
more.
actually,
of a
we
mystery.
only invited you on the podcast so we could find
Find
out. So
out.
answer the question right now.
John, you're gonna tell us, okay?
Who are you casting your vote for in 2020?
Yeah.
Well, I heard they're gonna be all mail-in, so make sure you get your mail-in votes in.
Oh, true. Damn, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, they're coming out the 19th. I'm also very involved in politics locally in Monmouth County, so like
Good.
that's also, I don't know if you guys.
Well, here's a funny story. So we got contacted on
By who?
Instagram by David Applefield.
Oh my god.
And he asked to be
Rest
on
in
the podcast.
peace.
Yeah, he asked to be on the podcast. And
Yeah.
after we talked to him, like he died like a week later.
Oh jeez.
I
Just
feel
like,
so
oh my
bad.
God.
Did you ever
That's
meet him?
crazy. No, we never
I never
met
did.
him.
I heard he's such a good, nice
Yeah,
guy.
no, he was. I mean, I went to all the debates for the CD4 candidates, because obviously it's just the Democrats running.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everyone was great this cycle. Everyone was very informed. Stephanie Schmidt's going to be a great candidate.
Okay.
So
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was just so weird that, he actually, funny enough, reached out to us. And we get that asked a lot about coming on. And that was really our first political type person. So me
Yeah.
and Jared were like talking back and forth, like, listen,
Do
like,
we want to do this?
do we want to? Because the thing is, our page itself, and we always talk about this, is for me, I like some meme pages because they're an escape from politics.
Yeah.
I see on Instagram a lot of politics already. So if I don't have to see that with one page, I don't want to be flooded with that. But our podcast is an extension of that, where
yeah, so you have a little more room.
Yeah.
To wiggle room. I mean, but then again, I keep having this conversation with people. Politics is now pop culture, where maybe in 2012 it wasn't. And now it's like, I mean, someone was like, well, why don't you start doing Trump videos? Try to add some stuff in. And I am going to try to do that moving forward, because either we have 2 months left or I have 4 more years. So we will see. But, you know, it's just constant. It's constant.
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time you heard about a pop star? I mean, Cardi B. WAP video. That's the last, like, and that was like the most recent thing.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really can't tell you what it was.
Well, let me say, she reposted
I
that
know.
on her story.
I brought that up on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But you know what? You didn't have to, because we already had it set in our
did?
outline. We were going to bring
I'm
it
glad
up.
I brought it up.
You know what the fucking problem is? And I literally had that because I was going to be like, you know, that in itself, and I think you know this, is what pushed you ahead of us in followers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what? We really have to blame
Cardi B.
It's
You know
all her
Cardi B?
fault. We know you're watching.
Oh,
Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
You're watching this
Oh my
live,
God, I
Cardi.
love Cardi.
Okay? No, I like Cardi too, but like if you just repost like one of my memes, I don't even know if you
come
know
on.
anything about Monmouth County.
Well, one of my friends was like, she's going to repost this. And I was like,
Really?
and I was just like, sure. I was like, no, my friend's a real Cardi fan. And she was like, she's going to repost this 100%. I'm like, thanks for the support. And then she did. I was like,
There you
I'm
go.
like on the
It's
Belmar
huge.
Council meeting, like paying attention to everything, what they're talking about. And then all of a sudden I get this like notification.
But that's it. Listen, that's what I like. Is like how like everything is. You're really taking it off, you fucker.
Taking it off.
All right, you know what? I'm a champ. All right, because
It's not.
I walk.
I'll take mine off. No.
Yeah.
By the end of this, we'll just be shirtless.
Listen, you know what? Normally we shoot this podcast at 10 in the morning. You know, if it was 10 in the morning, maybe I'd keep the suit on. You know, but you know what?
Yeah, but
It's
like
later
there's
on in the-
beers and
There's
like
beers. It's later on in the day. And like,
this
come
is
on.
like a happy hour.
You don't see guys on the C Streak, you know, with
feel
their
like-
suits
Fix your
on.
tie, buddy.
They
Fix
got
your
their
tie,
tie
yeah.
pulled down. They got their
Wow.
sleeves
now I
rolled
feel like we're on
up.
Wall Street.
I mean, are we though?
Yeah,
You don't know where we're filming this. We could be.
sure.
Yeah, we're literally on fucking Wall Street. But
We're downtown Manhattan right now.
Yeah. We can afford that, of course.
That's like all the radio stations where they're like, from the Empire State Building. And then Elvis Duran is like, we're in Tribeca.
That's actually a great voice. Holy shit.
Thanks.
Here, it's like
Well,
those,
because you can hear it
this
back in your
summer-
heads.
Yeah.
This summer, Monmouth County memes.
Yeah.
Featuring It's John Walsh.
Featuring.
I like that. Like you feel
good.
like it's like those
Well-
movie trailers.
Well,
of
that's
course.
when I did my Joe Biden video that like save TikTok. Obviously, I'm not saying he's pro TikTok, but in that video I was, because if Trump was anti TikTok, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
you know, just like whatever. He's not though. But I mean, I was just like at the end, I was like paid for by Joe Biden.
So that actually
Yeah.
is a great
I wanna
transition.
talk about that.
What do you think about the possible banning of TikTok?
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's like our constitution and free speech. But if like the Chinese government is stealing our information, like it should be housed on U.S. soil, I guess. I'm all pro that. I think that the U.S. government right now is trying to like infiltrate a business deal, which I think is also a little sketch. And then they're also asking to profit off of that deal.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
I
think
just-
Microsoft is trying to buy it, right?
Yes,
That's what I
but
heard.
the administration said like we want to cut in the deal, and I'm just like,
Interesting.
I don't like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm so invested in politics because I have to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
for what I'm doing. Like
Sure.
you know, I was talking to one of my old bosses.
Well, you're running for president, right?
Exactly 20 something.
You are Donald Trump. I thought we got the president on
Wait,
this
this
podcast.
isn't-
Who's this guy?
This isn't you. Well, no, I mean you have to be because I don't want to be ill-informed when
Yeah.
I'm making these videos.
Yeah, that would make
Even though they're comedy, like,
Yeah.
you know, and if you really follow politics, which I've gotten this compliment a lot, you can see the minute details
That
in
you
them
put in.
where, like, because I mean, I'm just, like, I'm on my phone all the time, like, just watching everything.
just going back to the TikTok thing, I completely agree with you with China. I mean, they steal intellectual property from every country, and they demand access to all the data of every single tech company that, you know, I mean, it's
I mean,
ridiculous. Like,
The flip side of that, they haven't done it for TikTok. So that
But-
is the, you know, I
mean,
guess that's the only bright side.
Yeah.
We still have our information. It's just the possibility that they can.
Yeah.
And because they're you know, they're not our friends.
no.
They're not.
They're honestly, everyone's like always
The
like
country.
oh,
The country is not our friend.
Yeah. Yeah. everybody's always afraid of like Russia and Putin, and I'm like, honestly,
It's all of
China.
that.
China's the silent killer though.
The silent killer.
And they're not silent at
Literally,
all.
AKA the virus.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
that's not what I
as,
meant.
As Trump says, the China virus.
China.
Let me
Yeah,
just.
no.
This is what makes it so funny is because my old housemate, I lived with this kid Nick. He used to do this, like his Trump impression, all the time. And this, like, I haven't because I haven't talked to the kid in a year. Like, we kind of are not really close anymore. And this kind of like brought me back into that. And what you do is not only the voice, John, you do like his aneurysms, which is big too. You do the hand stuff. You do how he like.
Time out. You just said
Oh.
his aneurysms.
I know. I thought I was gonna
Do you
correct
mean
him.
his
Mannerism.
An aneurysm is a
Whatever.
blood clot in your brain, Max.
All right,
almost-
mannerisms.
The more you know.
I almost stopped, and I was like, wait. I was like,
His
he's right.
mannerisms.
He's
His
like
man-
so
but the
confident
thing is,
about it.
our young I'll be honest with you, most people would not catch that. I have a strong feeling they wouldn't. But we'll
Like-
keep going.
I mean,
Like this
you-
video, if you caught that.
yes.
Well, now that
Now no
now
one's
that
gonna
it's
like
in
it.
there,
I'm sorry.
they will like it. This is gonna be like
No,
the
that's how you
biggest
do
thing.
it. There was like at the end of the videos, they're like this video.
Yeah. Well, that's assuming people
Like-
get to the end of the video.
So now they've at least gotten halfway through.
He's like, listen, he acts like he's sarcastic and shit. He does, John, but he is like the biggest,
means it.
like, just, oh, we're gonna post this, and
No
you know,
one's gonna
two
watch it.
people are gonna watch, and I'm just
See-
like, that doesn't
Well,
happen
you know,
with our
and-
strong marketing and how we do this.
Like-
So
You can go. Yeah.
No, because it's fine to put yourself down. I'm always putting myself down.
Self-deprecating humor.
But it's not
It's
even
funny.
humor sometimes. Sometimes it's like, it's like, ugh, no one wants to see me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I put out something and I'm like, no one wants to see this.
yeah.
well, the thing is, you put it out with some intention of it getting views. Of course, you
Sure,
can't be.
but that just depends on what it is. Now I feel like I have to I don't want to say censor myself, but I'm like looking at all my Instagram posts and I'm like,
And you're like-
there's 27,000 people that are going to see a picture. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I've never had this many eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little scary because it's like, what am I posting? Also because it's a pandemic and I don't want people to be like, you're out doing this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
No, John, that you just have to throw in that little flex, 27K, because the fact of the matter is we're at 26.8.
self-promotion. Yeah.
We're at 26.8. And by the way, I tell people I'm basically at 50,000 followers on Instagram because I round up.
You round up.
Double.
Sure,
That's
then
how
I'm
it
gonna say
works.
30.
Like we're halfway to 50.
You might as well say 100.
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
At that
I'm above,
point.
yeah.
So, John, if TikTok gets banned, of course, you're already in the big thing is, and what a lot of people are scared about is, one, this happened with Vine, where Vine ends and all these creators, they got to go somewhere. They either
Yeah.
got to go to YouTube, Instagram. You are making the pushover to Instagram, and it's going well with your followers.
Sure.
What are you
Well,
gonna fucking
Instagram
say?
just.
Launched
He
Reels.
literally just said, "What are you gonna fucking say? Like, get the fuck out of here."
No, because you're
I'm
just-
I knew what he was going to say. He was going to say, what
Well, I
about
was gonna say
Reels?
Instagram Reels. That's like Instagram's direct
Sucks.
response. By the way,
Sucks.
I don't believe TikTok's gonna get banned. I really don't
don't.
think it's gonna
I
happen.
don't think so either.
But in the off chance it did, I mean, would Instagram Reels take over? Would you try to go to YouTube?
Instagram Reels right now is very clunky.
It is.
It's terrible.
I have not even sat on it to watch stories. I've only gone on it to post my own stuff. Like TikTok, I've actually sat for hours and hours and
Do you
hours.
have you gotten views on Reels or no? Is it like
Yes, because you can post it to your story,
Yeah.
and then you can also post it to your feed, like your regular feed, so your friends will see it. If you don't, that's where it's like, I mean, it's brand new, obviously. I've gotten 100 views on the Cardi B video that I posted. That Cardi B reshared has 500,000. The one I shared on Reels has 100.
Yeah.
100 views.
Views. It has only 100,000.
Yeah. No,
Bullshit.
It's like,
It
I was
only
like,
has-
wait, let me make this clearer.
because
Like, we've never gotten anything at 100,000.
Yeah, we've got. I think the most is 20,000 on a small 10-second vid.
Well, that first DJ's video, I watched that blow up. The drive-through, I was like, holy shit! And then I don't know if you guys seen this, but Governor Cuomo retweeted me when I did this video for wear a mask.
Yeah.
And it was mine was clearly a joke.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am pro mask, but it was wear a mask. It was this mask needs a face. And I watched that blow up because all of a sudden my iPad started freaking out, and I'm like, oh, I have notifications on Twitter sent to that after 200,000 fucking things.
Honestly, ever since every time I hear Governor Cuomo, I just think of that interview he did where you could just see his nipples poking through his shirt. And
Some
it was
people think
just-
he has nipple piercings.
I think he might. I mean, that shit was crazy.
Yo,
I was
Jared,
like,
can you pull
dude,
that up? I need to. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Yeah, that's
sorry,
okay.
No,
Cuomo.
we're gonna put it up.
Sorry,
I want
Cuomo.
everyone
Not
to see.
Sorry. It's funny.
his
it's funny.
Govy
his
Cuomo.
potential nipple piercings.
If he does, that's big news.
That's
Big news for New York.
Yeah, I didn't see the news.
Can you make it mandatory?
Breaking news.
Governor Andrew
news.
Cuomo has nipple
Governor
piercings.
Cuomo makes it mandatory that every single person in NYC needs nipple piercings.
Wears a mask and gets nipple piercings.
Then you're good. Then
you're
you're
good.
good. They
They actually attach.
Yeah. Oh my god, ouch. I'm just like picturing that where it's like it goes around here.
And then
but
also throw.
Jesus.
So if Microsoft were to, acquire TikTok, what do you think would happen? I mean, you think
don't know.
anything would happen? Do you think
I
they
don't
fuck
think
with
so.
it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's going too well.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even know what Microsoft would even add to it. Yeah. Like, what? When I saw one video. They were like, they're gonna add the paperclip. That's like, I'm gonna teach you how to learn the dance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, do you need help learning Renegade?
Yeah. Which when I first like thought of I always say this. TikTok originally like a year and a half ago, it was weird. It was like a different meme thing. And then I got off it and then I saw all these dances and that's what I thought it was until I downloaded it and then obviously it like goes like all your For You page is more videos that you like. So mine is really like edgy ass kids.
Yeah.
And it's like I was saying, I'm on there for fucking hours at
Yeah.
night just looking through to random, and I'm like, that's fucking funny, that's funny, that's funny. And it's like even young kids too. And I'm just like, they're very intellectually smart with these things.
I just love how TikTok began as like a response to like Musically being shut down, and
Well,
Musically,
it is
yeah,
Musical.ly.
I
It
know,
is.
but like Musically was like the worst.
Oh,
it
I
was,
don't know.
It was just like
Well,
that dancing,
it was
lip-syncing
dancing,
shit, and it
lip-syncing.
was like painful.
Well-
and then TikTok became a widespread thing, and then it was people pushing it beyond what it was supposed to be, and actually
totally.
being like entertaining.
Well,
Which,
because I mean, and the potential is still there for other things with that app. I mean, YouTube used to be easier. When me and my cousin did it, we like just would write like official on our videos and like fake people out.
Yeah.
And like our parody would get like 900,000 views, and we'd be like, okay, that worked. You know what I mean? And then it stopped.
Clickbait.
It stopped doing that. Like it stopped working.
Well, that's the thing, and that's also a symptom of Google acquiring YouTube. That's the reason that I think it's a good comparison. As when YouTube was just about the individual, YouTube
not.
was a great thing because also people were posting more questionable things maybe because they didn't have like the fear of like this big company like coming down on them, but it was more about like it was called YouTube Broadcast Yourself, and that's kind of what it was about. And then Google bought it, and now the biggest people on YouTube are like fucking Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. The Today Show.
that's what I wrote.
I don't give a shit about that. If I want to see their clips, I'll watch them on TV, which I'm never going to do, obviously, because
I'm the opposite. I'm on YouTube to watch that.
Really?
I
Okay.
applied for
I'm
this,
not, yeah.
I applied for this job, and they were like, "So who's your favorite YouTuber?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they were like, "Who on YouTube is your favorite YouTuber?" And I was like, "I don't know, Jimmy Fallon." I was like, "Seth Meyers." I'm
What'd
like,
they say?
They were just, well, I didn't really say that, but like in my head, that was going through the back. I'm like, I only go on to watch what I want to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not going on there. I'm also not 15. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm 15 years old.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
fucking 15-year-old.
No, well, for me, I grew up watching YouTube, and I grew up watching YouTubers, so sometimes I still watch them.
My biggest thing with YouTube is I think it's hard to blow up. And with TikTok, I see kids generally, John, like I'll follow them and I'll see they've made 6 videos and they're at a couple 100,000 followers. And they literally made it less than a month ago. And on YouTube, you generally just don't see that. Like you see like years and freaking years of grinding. And even that, you still might have 20,000 subs.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
The majority of people who are big on YouTube now are people who've been doing it for almost a decade. The people who've been doing it for like 10 years. And other than that, the only people who get tons of views and the only people who are on the trending page are, the late night hosts, celebrities, stuff like that. And it, once Google took it over and, political correctness and advertising and, it became less about the individual, more about the company and the business. And that kind of is the sort of thing that I would be afraid of happening if Microsoft took over TikTok.
Oh, I hope not. I just think the videos are too quick. Like, and you're not searching anything.
Yeah.
Like, people find my videos by accident.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure some people do search for things. I've searched for other people to see their stuff. But, and I'm sure people search, like, Charlie D'Amelio and, like, whatever, Addison Rae. But, like, I'm not that.
Well, no.
And I'm also not doing that.
Specifically for me, I just literally type in Trump impression guy living in Belmar.
And then it comes right
and then
up?
it's just
Right
you.
up, just
Wow.
like that.
It's
Actually, it
crazy.
comes up, there's the John Walsh, and I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Who are
and then I'm
you?
like, it's John,
John
Walsh.
Walsh.
That's what I'm looking for. That imposter, we're going to find him. Well, I even saw a video that they're even like with TikTok, there's not like what price is that going to be? They're like, oh yeah, Microsoft wants to buy them for like $5 billion. TikTok's gonna be like, fuck off, pay us $100 billion, whatever. Like, think about how much
million.
Look, I'm telling you, like it's bringing back this memory. And my old roommate was good at. He did everyone. He would do like obviously
you see, I'm only good at
Hillary,
that.
like Trump.
I'm not gonna like be like
Biden.
I'm an impersonator. And like when I did Biden for the first time, I was so nervous. I sent it to like a lot of people, and I was like, "How does it sound?" And they're like, "Doesn't sound like him. Doesn't sound like him." And then when I posted it, people were like, "We don't even know what he sounds like." And I'm like, "Great, that worked for me." I was stressing.
Biden was good. Who the fuck said that?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It was like they weren't like I was asking them. I was like, "How is this?"
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
like, you know. And they were like, and then when I posted it, people were like, "Oh, I don't even know what he sounds like." And I'm like, "Great, that worked for me."
Well, I mean, they haven't gotten him saying a lot. But
thing
That's what I mean.
yeah, he's not.
He hasn't
like,
he hasn't done many interviews recently.
No,
so.
he hasn't.
But no, you were talking about your roommate Nick, and one of the funniest things he did was not only did he like impersonate Trump in person, but when he texted you, he would text in Trump language, and he would use the emojis like this or like this or he'd do these. And
Well,
it
you
was
see,
like
the hand gestures I have to say I got from Stephen Colbert. I was a page for him for
Okay.
a while, and I was watching it live for like a year, like straight, like in person. And he always did this like V-shaped, like everything went down with the hands, like, and that's exactly what he does.
Yeah.
But like I learned that from him. Like I didn't ever met him, but like I watched him do it every day, and I'm like, oh, that's the hands.
Yeah.
It's all like, you know.
I mean, it's just like that's what I'm saying.
he does this a lot too. He won't point. He'll be like he'll have the fingers like this.
Yeah.
Like believe me, you know. Like
You're
that.
right. I'm gonna have to add that one in. When
Yeah.
you see it, that's gonna be a call out to you guys. I'm gonna be like, wow,
Well, look at that.
So, like, we were mentioning a little bit about politics and how they go with social media, and you were saying nowadays how there's kind of like some blurred lines with it, where we're a little bit nervous. I'll be completely honest with you about like doing stuff like that, but it's a little bit different with you. You're more of like a personality and doing these impressions. So, you said you were a little bit scared when you started out.
Yeah, well, I did. So, backstory to Trump, I did it at DJ's on holiday weekends, like 4th of July. They were like, the president's here. And, like, I came out on stage, and, like, they already do this, like, great 4th of July, like party.
I haven't been.
I mean, like, it's just 4th of July night, but, like, they have flags, and everyone gets a hat, and it's, like, it looks like a friggin', like, you know, it looks like the American flag threw up, and then add Donald Trump imagery on there, like, or just the president, and it's like, wow. I mean, I remember people being like, I love you, and I'm like, oh my God.
Just, like,
I'm
wanting to hug
I'm like,
you,
I'm, like,
like-
too drunk for this.
They think you're him, that's why.
Yeah, and then I did it at the Zombie Walk in Asbury Park for a couple years, and I got on the cover of the Asbury Park Press, and me and my friend did it with Hillary, and then the next year, me and my friend did it with Melania, and then me and my dad went this year with the paper bag over his head, and he was the whistleblower. Well, not this year, I guess last year.
Yeah.
And then I never introduced him on social media. Like, there was just, like, pictures of me doing it, and then, like, I don't know, it just, like, kind of happened. I was cautious about doing it, and then I just did it.
Just say fuck it. I mean, life is too short. I mean, the scary thing is there is cancel culture, so you always have to watch out about that. But honestly, you took a leap of faith.
Yeah,
It fucking worked out, dude.
it did. I mean, and I knew I could do him, and I didn't realize what. I mean, I didn't expect this at all. I mean, I was just like doing it to be like, look, this is. Honestly, the clock was running out, or it's not. But the clock, to me, looked like it was running out, and I was like, if I don't do this now, like if I don't do this as Trump, like this is never gonna happen, just because like he might not be relevant, you know.
Just do it. Literally, just do it at that point. I mean, I feel like me and Jared could make some good Donald Trump Juniors. Next time you do it at something,
Oh my God.
just let us
Well,
know.
there's only one Donald Trump Jr. and then
I know.
and then there's Eric.
And then there's Baron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barron's
And
really
just
freaking
all you gotta
tall.
do is wear a Minecraft shirt.
He's so tall. He's taller than him.
You would be him.
That
You're
was
him,
that
JR.
was the craziest thing.
Save Barron. Did you see those hashtags?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh
Is
my
that on
God. Everyone
Twitter?
comments on my videos. They're like, free Barron.
Oh
There's
my
a video of
God.
him in the limo like this.
Oh.
Like stuck.
That was the thing. I mean, when Trump got elected, like the first, like everyone was
They
like,
didn't
is
live in the
Barron
White
Trump
House.
autistic? Like all these
No.
articles about that, like all these articles like pointing
He's
this kid out. He's like,
young.
he's a little kid.
Yeah,
Leave him the
he's-
fuck alone. Like,
Yeah.
like at the end when he was like when Trump like came out and like formally like was like yes, like they like yes you are president, and
Oh,
like
I
Barron
watched-
Trump was like falling asleep,
Barron
and everyone
Trump
was like,
did
what's
not
wrong
wanna
with
be
him?
there. He
Like
was
what
like,
time
this
was
is
it? What's
3 in the
wrong?
morning.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 3 in the morning? Like
Yes.
yeah, of course
Yeah,
he's
it's-
exhausted.
How old
Like,
was he now?
I mean, he was young then. He's still young. He's
Oh,
my
like-
cousin's age. I think he's maybe a sophomore.
Okay. Yeah, he was young then. He was like in middle school.
Yeah,
He
Yeah, he was in
was
middle
in middle
school.
school. He's like,
I mean, I think presidential children are off limits unless they're older. Like Ivanka Trump, watch out. But like,
Yeah.
like anyone that's like still living in the home,
Yeah.
like Chelsea Clinton got it bad.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
but I feel like the Obama girls, they were fine. She like got caught like
Was
Smoking
Smoking,
weed and like,
yeah.
hooking-
Like,
and hooking up with
okay.
a guy at a concert, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh my
but,
god!
like,
oh my
you know,
god! She's a 20-year-old woman.
yeah, she's a girl
God
in college.
forbid."
You see, yeah.
So it's just shit like that that's blown out of proportion. That's most of the shit like that we even see where I feel like you have too much fucking time on your hands. Most of these people who are like I love like, okay, if someone's actually a piece of shit, fucking call them out. But for other people, it's like you're literally nitpicking little shit, even like whether it's about our content, your content, you're like, fucking get a life.
Yeah, there's people
Yeah.
there's people who are nasty to me every day. And I'm just like, in the beginning when this first started, I like would like screenshot and share it to my story. But now there's too many people following me that I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
But when it was just me and my friends, I was like, haha, look at this. Like,
Yeah, fucker.
I mean, for the most part, we never got people like. I mean, I don't think early on we never got people who like outright hated us, like who were like overly critical.
Well, because
But-
there was no there's no face to it.
Yeah,
for a
and then
long
once
time.
we became like actual people, I got this
wow.
I got like these 2 people harassing me. I think they knew my family because they kept like talking about my parents. It was very weird. I don't know who they were, but they were like, it was right in the beginning of pandemic. It was like talking about like, buying groceries for younger people, buying groceries for old people and delivering them because they couldn't go. And we're like, yeah,
Yeah.
great, sure. Like I get it, but right now, and then they were like, well, you're like, look at how you're wasting your life. Your parents must be proud of you, like shit like that. I was like, okay, like oh.
you see, if someone has the time
Like,
and effort to do
yeah.
that, they're not worth our time.
Oh,
and
I
effort.
know.
It's become comical to me. When I was younger, doing videos, it did hurt. It was unpleasant. But now it's like, I don't know. I'm 26 and I'm like, look at you. Like you
Yeah.
took the time and effort to write this to me. Like I'm gonna screenshot this and send it to all my friends and be like, look, I have a hater.
Well,
Yeah.
it comes with the territory. I mean, to be honest with you, like I loved Vine. I was so into Vine. Like I still I always watch like Vine compilations. I was too scared and too self-conscious way back then to post.
Oh.
Now I'm getting to an age, especially with this and the page, and I'm so thankful for it, where you got to do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Whether like you're gonna get hate either way. Either you're gonna get hate if you do something you love, or if you just don't do it. So you might as well do something that makes you fucking happy. And that's what I always tell people.
One of my earlier TikToks has a comment, and I was like, I don't know. People like the captions that people would post, be like, make this blow up. So I did that with one of the things I was singing on, and someone wrote back, this did not blow up. I was like, touche. Like,
Yeah,
you're
fucker.
right.
Do you have a favorite ball? Like, okay, when all this is over, like you seem like a big DJs guy, but
I'm sorry, I know. It's like I should just like plaster. I almost brought my DJ's mask.
I've never been to DJs.
is it your favorite bar around
Yes.
here?
All my friends know it.
You're one of those. Like, I'm not
Well,
saying
you
like
see,
a
one
bad thing.
You are one of those.
Well, so the problem is, I guess, with me is that I don't look like the typical patron. I'm Irish.
Hitting
Really,
the wall.
really. I mean, I'm kind of tan, but I'm not like, I don't know. When people, I mean, you guys get it. You're from here. Like when people are like, what is it like? And I'm like, it's like the show. I'm like, it is, and that's what I'm obsessed with. Jersey Shore, the show. So like,
Thank you.
that's why I'm like,
If we weren't social distance, I'd high five you. That's an amazing show.
oh my god.
Wait.
I was in.
I thought I saw Angelina the other fucking night, a headliner. I swear on my life.
Oh, she was there. I follow them, but they were definitely there. I mean, she was.
Our friend Mike is like, I don't know why. He's like this one kid that like, he's not famous, but he's like knows famous people. It's like weirdly enough, he like posts stories with people, and it was with Angelina headliner.
Yeah.
And that's why I was there. Yeah, it was for a fan meetup for us,
why.
of course.
It was a fan meetup.
Like,
The 4-hour-long line outside was just for you guys. And
Yeah.
and they also said, you know what? Why don't you wait on that line as well?
Let's see how it is. So, like, obviously Angelina had to wait 5.5 hours, but finally she got in, met me. I took a picture with her, whatever.
You see, now I wonder how that goes. Like, I feel like I don't know. People have come up to me a little bit when I've been out, and they're just like, "Great job." No one's asked your picture, and I'm like, "Thank God," because like I don't need you guys that close to me.
Oh well.
Like,
I'm gonna ask for a picture, John. Next time I see you at DJ's.
that's okay. You see, like I'm not there at night, so gotta catch you there.
But
during
when
the
all
day.
this, when everything blows over, let's just say even next summer, John.
next summer,
see you
there.
Picture time.
Well, I also think that too. I was like, I'm like, I love, like, I got like a little bit of clout, and I have nothing to like show for it. Like, I have no like, or like personal experiences to show for it. Like, where it's like, oh my God, there he is. Except me and my mom went on a bike ride, and we went down like 18th Avenue, where all the kids are renting the houses, and literally 6 houses were like, yo, Donald Trump, and I'm like, oh my God, we need to go home right now. I was like, we need to go home.
The closest thing Max and I have to that is girls on Tinder being like, you run Monmouth County memes.
Oh my God.
You're those studs with the amazing content and
studs.
the
Yeah.
biggest podcast
That's exactly-
in New Jersey.
That's exactly what they say. Word
They
for
fucking do.
Word for
That's
word.
quote unquote. I wasn't the one who said it.
I'll see if I can find one.
Oh, really?
I believe you. You don't have to like,
I know,
you
no,
don't
I'm
have to
trying-
show it for
yeah,
the
right.
camera.
Trying
It's
to
like-
see if there were any funny ones. That's
he's
all.
like, here's her picture too.
I need
Isn't
to
she, isn't she so pretty?
I need to prove it to you, okay? You need to believe me.
Dude, I swear I didn't message her first.
Never messed
And literally say like, I am Monmouth County
It's
memes.
like, you know me, right? Like screenshots of the page, him signing in.
His profile picture is like Monmouth County memes with him like popping around the corner.
Oh, yeah, see, didn't message
Okay,
first.
here it is. It says, Big Monmouth County memes, girl.
I
It's
didn't
a-
answer, though. I'm a bad person.
Wow.
For a guy that does like, 10% of the posts and shit, you would
Shut
think he could
the
take
fuck
and
up.
answer a Tinder like fucking message.
Yeah,
Jesus
like take,
Christ,
you know what?
buddy.
Like take it. Take what you can get. Like,
Holy shit.
you can find
dude.
love in a hopeless
fucking answer.
place.
Answer right now. Right now on camera.
please do it.
We'll
Oh my
help
God, I
you. We'll
love
help
this.
you here.
Be like,
All right.
yes, it is me. Watch the podcast.
That's-
Like
Thank
you. You can also sell
Say
yourself with it.
Say it. Can you send a picture on Tinder or no?
He's
yeah.
also he just looked at the pictures again to go, is this worth it?
Oh, fucking
No,
send
I
it.
didn't. I just
Send
looked
it.
at the pictures because I didn't
Dickhead,
know who
send
it was. I just saw.
We're
what
not
am I
going to out
supposed
this
say?
person.
No, we're
Just
not
go,
gonna out her.
it is me.
Yeah. We're going to help
Oh,
you.
you're looking for a gift too.
I'm just trying to think of something
He's gonna why don't-
funny.
Okay, you don't have to do it now.
Just
why don't you
say-
send her a meme that maybe is like up and coming that you're
Can't
like,
send photos.
On Tinder, yeah.
I don't know.
All right,
See, this is why
fucking
I'm
send
not.
it now for me and John. Do it for
Okay.
me and John.
Just
I
say
wanna
it's
say-
me.
It's me from
And we're
Monmouth
talking
County
about you
Memes.
right now on our
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah,
So
live
make sure
right
you
now.
watch episode 15.
Yes.
I don't think this is hard.
It's not, dude. Like, and if you like start talking to her and you marry her, you gotta thank me and John.
I think we're in the wedding.
Yeah. I'm the flower boy.
Yeah.
He's best man. Okay.
We can both be flower boys. That's fine.
Throwing out
We don't have to do
flowers.
too much. You know what I mean? Like we can get to sit down when it's happening. It's like I'm just so lazy.
Yeah, no, I don't. I've never, honestly, funny enough, I've never been to a wedding.
Never
Is
been
that
to
weird?
a wedding?
Is that weird?
There you go. I sent
Actually,
it.
no,
Thank
because
you.
I mean, if you don't have a family
Okay.
member, can you read it aloud?
Say it.
You're like, no, that's not me.
Hey, baby, what's up? Are you going
Hey,
to
BB.
DJ's?
Hey, BB.
I said, yes, it's me, and we're currently talking about you on the podcast, so check out episode 15 when it comes out.
That's so
Wow.
creepy.
That's
I'm
what
kidding.
you told
That's
me.
what we told him to say though. So like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sorry, Amanda, my bad.
Oh my God! you
It's a
said
first.
her name.
It's a first name. It's not like I said.
People are gonna find out who
and
Amanda
her
is.
Instagram handle is.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Well, she can get extra followers.
At least give me her snaps.
Yeah, right.
And her, just ask for her social. You should
Yeah.
have just asked for that.
I'm gonna need a social, your
Her parents'
license,
credit
your
card,
parents' credit card,
the 3
and
digits on the
maiden
back.
Social
name,
security number.
and
yeah.
your mom's maiden name.
birth certificate.
Yeah, honestly, those are my favorite videos. Like, hey kids, you could help me right now. Just go into your
Stop.
mommy's purse and take out
I've
her
never
credit
seen those, but I mean,
Oh,
I
they're
should
on
start
TikTok.
doing them.
They're all,
They're
the
on
Fort-
TikTok,
They're all the
too.
Fortnite ones. There's like John Wick needs your help right now.
Except
And if
I-
you want to help him, you're gonna have to read me your parents' credit card number.
I go through my spam now because people email me like a lot, and I'm like, what's real and what's not. And one was like, hey, like you can help out this African prince, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn it, I never got one of those, and I did. It's like, thank you, like thank you for reaching out.
Did you help him?
No, but my friend's grandma got hacked on Facebook and was messaging me like, hey John, like, you need to send me money right away. And I messaged
I've
my
gotten
friend,
those.
and she's like, "That's not my grandma. That's her old account." I played for months with this person, and was like, "Yeah, well, you never called me back. Like, you know, like, are we still on for tonight?" And they're like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Is your husband around?" It was good. It was a lot. We went on for months, and I screenshotted, and they like actually played along. Like they were like, "Yes, my husband is here. Don't come over." And I'm like, "But Grandma,
There's like this funny comedian.
but Granny."
That's amazing.
I wanna
That's so
play it out
funny.
loud. I gotta figure out. He does like a TED talk. This guy, but where he went back and forth with one of those like African princes who was like, "I need you to buy like
Oh, yeah.
send me money in gold." I gotta figure out. We'll put him on the screen just to show. But yeah, I mean, how are we doing time, JR? What are we looking at?
I know.
Is it time for us to get the fuck out of here? We're going straight to DJs, guys. I hope you know this. John said he's not a fan of going at night, but when we
Yeah, we're about 45 minutes, by the way. So
okay, time-wise. Oh, how much time? What are we at? Oh, like
15.
15?
Yeah.
Coolio. So,
there
John,
he goes. There he goes with the Coolio. Always
know.
got to say that. Coolio.
It's okay.
He said these are Max's things during the podcast.
Tell me.
Coolio, beautiful with a British accent, and then there's also let's
Blimey,
let's
mate.
get at this. Let's get after this. That's the other one, Max. Is that right before the recording starts every week, all the time, kills me.
it just ruins your night.
Yeah, I just honestly
Well,
it ruins
usually
my
it ruins
morning.
his morning.
It ruins my mornings. Yeah, on
And
Saturday
that's
too.
the problem.
Just today,
It's a
it ruins his
Saturday
night.
morning.
But I like
Tonight,
to ruin his
though.
whole day. So now it fucks
Potentially.
me up.
Well, now
Because-
he's going to bed
Tomorrow,
soon,
I'm gonna
so.
wake up. I'll be great, but I'm not gonna. And you know what? If you text me something like "Let's get after it," like I'm
Let's
not
get
gonna.
after
I'm
it.
actually
It's
not
like a
gonna.
catchphrase.
I'm actually not gonna look at it
Let's
because
get after it.
Because I don't look at your messages.
he never does.
I
Like
don't
he just
care
like
what you have to say to me.
like yeah.
I've been so bad with messages.
Max and I-
The other day it said like 52 texts, and I was like, ooh.
Max and I were friends before.
But it used to be so good.
Max and I were friends before we started this podcast, and now I
now
can't
we're
stand
not.
him. No, I just.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because I'm just like
You know, they say
punctual
never-
with like wanting to do
Never
shit.
go
And
into
then we have
business with
lazy
friends.
they say
fucks.
never move in with a friend and never do a podcast with a friend. You know, obviously we all know
exactly
that.
what they say, and we did it.
Well, now we're not friends anymore.
Exactly,
so
there
it
you
works
go,
out.
problem solved.
I mean,
Yeah, they
listen.
didn't talk after or before this.
Yeah, no, that's why. Like, so
Silence.
there's kill two birds with one stone. I'm not friends with them anymore, and we have a successful podcast. So
This
it's
is like a Jersey Shore episode. You guys can fight. I can watch. You're not. Are you friends with her? Are you friends with her? Tell me right now.
Ron,
Yo,
stop.
Roll up the sleeves.
Are
Max.
you
Let's
friends
go.
with her? Tell me right now.
Are you friends?
Tell me right now. Are you friends? And then she goes,
Yeah. And she said, I'm fucking done with it. Let me just tell you, it really was like in middle school. I mean, watching that, and even going through high school, such a good show. I'm not a fan so much of the reunions.
I watched, and I stopped watching the last season because I was in Mexico when Snooki announced she wasn't coming back, and I was pissed.
Oh, yeah, she's done. Yeah.
So I stopped watching.
Well, what about JWoww with Angelina? Either you're going to stay here, get your ass beat.
or you can stay here and get your ass beat.
in
Yeah.
Miami. That was it.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm a super fan.
I respect this.
We did so quick story. My first video when me and my cousin started on our It's ACP channel was Jersey Shore. We filmed right before Sandy. Somehow I won a contest for Restore the Shore alongside MTV writing an article about that video. They flew us to LA. I met the entire cast and crew before they filmed the live season finale. And yeah, that's the story. I mean, there's a video of it.
Yeah, because Restore the Shore, they were partnering with what's that fucking surf
Omaze.
company?
Oh,
There was
no,
like Omaze.
This was Omaze, and this was like a charitable, like you donate and you get an experience. And they were brand new. Now they're huge, and they're giving away homes. But like we were one of their first like winners. And it was like sketch because like there was like really no website, and like we were young and we went to LA by ourselves.
Still pretty awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
No, I
no, it
fucking
is.
hate
It's really
you.
cool.
I hate
I
you.
fucking hate
It's
you.
a picture of the entire cast with like me and my cousin. Like,
Can you
and it just
send it to me? I want to see that.
It looks like legit, like because it's
Yeah.
like, wait, are those? I mean, we're very pale compared because it's December,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, they're just
spraying
24/7.
They're just
spray
24/10,
tans.
yeah.
DJ Paulie D.
and then I actually met who owns the shore store?
Snook. Danny.
Danny. I met Danny the following, or like a couple summers later, and I was like, oh, I met you in LA. And he's like, they were all fighting that day. He goes, everyone was fighting. He goes, I can't believe they came out and said hello to you and like were nice to one another. I was like, oh, I love the drama.
Yeah. Hi. Can I just tell you, John? I'm waiting. I got to figure out some connects with MTV. This is where the page is going to lead me. But I have an idea for a new reality show. And guess what? This is me offering you to come in here because I'm getting some big people to come in. We're going to do a new Jersey Shore. But listen.
They already have it.
No, we're gonna do a New Jersey Shore, but with people who actually are from New Jersey, who live in like there's beach houses,
Sure.
of people that go down and live in Belmar for the summer. We could do that, John. You could be in the house. It's gonna be like the hype house, but in
If
Belmar.
I'm not in the reboot of Jersey Shore, I will be pissed.
The real Jersey, no,
like
you'll be in.
if I'm not in, like if they reboot the show and I'm not in it, I'm gonna be livid. Just because like I dress up every night on Thursdays at DJ's, I dress up as a Christmas tree. If those producers don't do their research on the actual location, well then they really don't give a shit.
Well, they don't. But the problem, you know what the problem is? Belmar, like these fucking towns. Honestly, they don't want them to film there. And even like Seaside was the only place in New Jersey that
And
would
then
allow
they said
them
no,
to.
they're not let's film there anymore.
Not there anymore. Fucking Belmar. You know how much money? I understand like whatever makes a bad look.
I've
but
asked so many times. I'm like, why won't you let them film there? And they're just like, there's just so many problems with like logistics and like people don't want fun at the shore already in these local towns, and that's why I'm also into the politics of it, because like they don't want bars. No one wants bar A. No one wants DJs. No one wants headliner. So like, and obviously I do. So I'm
You're
like
caught in the middle.
So I'm like, no, and that's why I want to be involved in this stuff, because I want to protect these places as much as the people that enjoy going to them. These places give so much back to the community. Like DJ sponsors the Sandcastle contest down on Ocean Avenue. They sponsor so much stuff. They were going to sponsor movies on the beach. Like these places give back so much to where they are, to say like thank you for having us all summer and sorry. You know what I mean? Sorry for the crowd we attract.
I don't understand it, man. Like especially with me too. I lived in, like I said, West Long Branch for years in college, and like a lot of the neighbors shit, yeah, they're pissed about college kids living in here. But I'm thinking about like West Long Branch, like a lot of these beach towns during the winter, they're
Are
fucking
dead.
dead. These stores,
Well, that's
go
also the
out-
problem. It's like people
Yeah.
you can't have it both ways. You can't have no one coming, and then you also can't have, like, you have has to be a middle ground.
Well, yeah, because a lot of these stores during
tide's
the
coming
winter,
off.
it is.
Are we over time?
No, we're not over time.
No, we're fine.
We're getting ready.
I was like, because it looks like we're like hunkering down.
Well, no, we're getting ready for headliner.
Max is like, I gotta get
Did you
changed
see
really
the
quick.
TikTok of the kid jumping in the pool?
No, send that.
Oh
Send
my
that.
God! You
Put it
need to
on the
show
screen.
that on the screen.
We will.
It is wild.
Can you send that to us?
And
And
then
then
I
we'll
thought,
put it
I'm like,
up.
I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, like this is last year, because there's no masks.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You're hoping
"Jeez."
it's last year.
I'm hoping it's last year. Yeah, that was in my head. I'm like, I sent it to a
Please
few
don't say
people,
it's
and I was
this
like,
year.
and I was like, no, it was.
Okay, good.
It was this year.
It was this year.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
okay,
this
good.
year.
Yeah, I mean, I assume.
I can't believe you didn't see it, and then it got taken down and everything. I
Oh, yeah.
saved it.
Oh, good. Smart man. You
Because
know.
I was just like, because I don't know if you guys follow like the Belmar University pages or something like that. Are those competitions? Sorry, I didn't mean to. We're gonna cut it
No,
out.
I just
No,
talk
no.
shit on.
It's okay, we're not gonna bring it up. So I'm gonna start over.
no, bring
It's
it
okay,
up.
bring it up. Max likes talking shit.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
going, what
Well,
were
I
you
mean, they've reposted some of my stuff, but anyway, they had
just
posted
bigger
it
than
and
them.
then they took it down. And I bet you I was like, someone contacted them. I said, someone definitely contacted them to take it down, because that will get the place shut the fuck down. Like,
Yeah.
that'll get the bar shut down.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be smart about it.
Well,
Like,
just
we're not
especially this
trying to-
summer.
Yeah.
Because every other summer, it's like, hey, whatever. Hey, but that was fun. That was funny. Like, he jumped in the pool and he got kicked out.
Yeah.
But like this summer, it's not
Oh
funny.
wait, fuck you. I think I know what you're. I think is that the kid? Did he get pulled out of the pool by security?
Yes.
I know what fucking video. They took that down. That was on Belmar U.
Yes, and then it was down. But I saw it on
That's
TikTok
the
first.
T. That is the fucking.
I'm
T.
sorry. Oops.
No. It's good. No, we just have to, like, because last summer, like, they were really chill with me, Belmar U. When they were like, we were honestly.
And
I
then they
think we
became
were,
a private university, and
I know, and like they denied me for fucking grad school
yeah,
there.
exactly. I applied
Yeah.
for the school, and you didn't get in.
I didn't get in, and I'm like, listen, just let me take like some online classes
you-
there. Wouldn't let me.
Do you remember when there was Belmar like College and
Yeah,
Belmar University,
and they were
Belmar
battling
College
back and
was
forth.
not really even in Belmar?
Wasn't like Hoboken? I want to say no.
I don't even know. Like they were posting videos, and they were like, "When you're in Belmar and you do this," and I'm like, and everyone
That's
was like,
not
"This
Belmar.
isn't Belmar."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn." I'm like, "That's," I don't know.
Yeah, no, fuck. No, honestly, they're probably nice kids. I like Manasquan Gossip more.
Yeah,
They're
I think the whole shore community, like, whatever. Manasquan's very Manasquan specific. Like,
I
and-
see that.
And I'm not from Manasquan, nor do I go to the Osprey. I mean, I would probably...
Legates.
I've been there like once or twice. I don't know. It's just like... I want to dance. Like, I like dancing. Like, I like to...
Your fucking DJ's material.
And
the
I'm
fucking
not,
napkins
though. I mean, look at me.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, I mean like, I know, and they can't do that this year. I was really depressed in Memorial Day weekend.
You're about to cry right now. I see you.
know.
You're just having like,
Yeah.
you're like, please, no, I need
Please
that.
open it up. And it's not like I don't want to go out.
Have you gotten on the stage?
I'm the only one allowed on the stage.
I've been on the stage before.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, I swear, I have a video.
I can't back him up because
I swear, okay.
I'm on the stage when they kick people off the stage, and then the bouncers look at me like, no, he's good. It's to that point where I'm like, and then my friends are like, my friends from the city get it. Some of my other friends are like, why do we have to go there? Like my neighbors, they're like, why are we going? And I'm like, I don't know. I was like, they all know us. I was like, what's the problem with that? I was like, we're so well like protected.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I like it. I don't get to go enough. I feel like if I had a Belmar house, which I keep talking about, I want to have one next summer with my buddies, I'm going to go more.
Yeah.
Just, I even work on the weekends, which I see like is a lot of like the fun times during the day to go. So we're going to close this out, John. I want to say thank you very much for coming on.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
As far as, man, like, you're blowing up. And like I said, I want to have you on. And honestly, if we had you on this past week, you might have been having less followers than us. But it kills me that you're on our podcast.
Thank
you have
you.
more followers.
Thank you to
than
the
us.
power outage, I guess, right?
Power
So
outage.
the power outage was stressful.
Building caught on fire.
The building literally caught on fire in here.
Is that why it looks so sketchy?
Yes.
I was going to say, I feel bad. Like, John walked in here. It looks not the best. But when you walk in the studio.
It looks fine, but
Looks fine.
outside the hallways, no.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good.
I mean, it looks like they're trying to redo it.
Yeah, that's
They're in
right.
the
I was
middle.
very confused. I didn't know what happened because I didn't read the messages that Max sent me, of course,
Oh.
No,
letting me know that
never.
the building caught
Wow.
on fire
Just never.
No.
When did it go on fire?
during the storm.
It was like, yeah, last night.
Like yeah, literally 6
An
hours
hour.
ago.
It's actually burning downstairs. We should probably get out.
Yeah, we put your life in danger.
I see smoke coming out of there, John. I think we should get out.
So
Sprinklers
this has
turn
been the
on.
podcast, everyone. Have a good night.
Okay, this is John's. Honestly, this has been one of my favorite podcasts because this is like we haven't had like a more chill thing. Also, we even if we've had guests on that are like I like having guys on our own age, guys and girls, so like it feels like it's flowing.
I really like this kind of setting because I'm such a conversationalist already that like this was very, you know, I don't want to say easy for me, but like I feel like I want to try to do that kind of stuff where it's like I like talking, and that's why I feel like my comedy comes out more and stronger because it's like it's in the moment. I mean, we had some moments already here tonight where it's like I was like that's easy for me, like that I'm much better at like. And that's the thing I don't get into like stand up or like improv is because I mean I guess this is improv to some extent.
Well, this is
but-
the first time you met us.
yeah,
That's true.
I mean, we could be total psychos. And
Yeah.
you're coming in here.
They killed me.
You could have
with
come
the
in here and you
Jason.
see that axe on the
with
wall. We could have just
with the axe and the Freddy
Stormbreaker?
Krueger behind me.
yeah.
You can zoom in that.
Yeah, we will.
True.
Yeah, we're coming for
Yeah.
you with the Freddy Krueger hands.
You thought that this was a cool podcast up until now, but as soon as the cameras go
Monmouth
off, we're
County-
straight up gonna murder you.
Monmouth County murder.
Monmouth
You know what
County
happens?
murders.
Instead of Monmouth County memes, Monmouth County murders.
Episode
that
15.
That could be your spin-off podcast.
Monmouth County Murders. Monmouth County Murders.
I'm
John
sure
Walsh.
there's a lot.
John Walsh, the first
Yeah,
one.
with John Walsh.
Last one.
Well, no, I mean kill people. I mean, I'm sure there's enough murders in Monmouth County that you could probably like.
Definitely, there are.
Like the Sarah Stern one that happened in Belmar. I love those episodes.
Oh, I know. Wasn't she? Yeah, that girl you're saying.
Yeah, that he threw off the bridge.
For like no money. I remember that. It wasn't a lot of money.
$30,000.
You're fucking throwing your life away for $30K, you
I
dumb
love
shit.
the like Dateline and what's it called episodes on those?
60 Minutes? Or
No, Dateline and what's the other one? It's okay. I like tried to stop talking about it.
No, I'm trying. No, I'm thinking like I know I'm blanking also, but I know because I've seen that. And I was watching. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? 30,000, you dumb shit."
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. I mean, killing anyone isn't worth it. But like, I
But
don't
you're
know.
like, if you give me $1 million, I'll
what if it was a
kill
lot more
both
money?
Max and JR right now.
I know. And then Belmar was really in that one. If you watch the Dateline episode, it's like there's like aerial shots of like the beach, and then the kid asks the question, and he's like, "So did the body like float out?" And they're like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "He's so dumb."
Oh my god.
Now he's in prison for life.
Right? There's a happy ending to everything. So on this week's episode of Monmouth County Murders, so it's John Walsh who's getting murdered. We're not talking about that.
You're gonna find him in a dumpster outside. I'm not gonna say where we are.
Yeah, we're not. You guys have to find it.
Mom, come pick me up. Mommy, come pick me up.
Mom, they're trying to kill me. Please come. I'm scared.
I texted her when I was here, and she knows where I am.
Mom, they're drinking beer. It's like, no, Mom, they're trying to kill me. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what happens on the MCM podcast. But we're going to close this out. Thank you guys for watching the 15th ever episode of the MCM podcast. I always like to ask JR really quickly before we ask John to plug anything. JR, first, do you have anything to say? Just a single thing.
No.
Wow, I was so anticlimactic.
Well, you know what? If you had gotten to the end of any of their other podcasts,
You say a lot.
every time I
I'd
always
like to
no,
thank
no,
our
no, no.
sponsors, DJs.
No, I say no. I say I have nothing to say at the end of every podcast.
Oh, okay.
This is the thing. He keeps it going. I mean,
I
don't
like
know.
it. No, I like it.
I mean, like, if I would actually say things, but it's just kind of an ongoing bit now. And
It
I
is.
kind of just play a character where I'm like
Wow.
a really negative.
Aren't we all playing
I'm a
characters?
really
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
John, do you have anything to plug? Obviously, all your Instagram, TikTok is It's John Walsh. Is there anything?
It's John Walsh. Everything.
That's smart. That's smart. I fuck with that. Is it like, as far as, do you think, really quickly, are you going to go to YouTube? Is that back? Because you already did in the past, but are you going to go back? Or?
I've just been like cross-posting. So if you want
Okay.
to follow me on YouTube, it's It's John Walsh. And
Why is it so easy?
Yeah, and it's just I'm making it easier for them. I'm making it easier for everyone. And yeah, I mean everything's It's John Walsh. I've been cross-posting. I don't know. People are like, you need to get more into YouTube, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, tell me what you mean, and I'll do it. Like, I don't know. I'm doing these sketch videos, and I'm like, so what do you want me to do differently? But we'll see. So I'm like rambling again. But yeah. So yeah, there's nothing else. It's It's John Walsh. You can check me out.
All right. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, and send this to all your friends. Every single fucking one of them. We're gonna
Every
do.
friend.
Yeah, we just did the giveaway this past week with Rook. We just did a Rook giveaway, which is pretty big on
Thought
our
it was a
podcast
trip.
page. Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna do a giveaway to
people.
DJs.
We get out of state or
Just
No,
DJs.
just
We're
to,
gonna pick you
just
up.
different parts of Monmouth County. We're giving giveaways.
We're giving you away. We're gonna pick you up, drop you off at DJs.
and then see you later.
And then
and
no
get a
picking
ride
you
home
up.
yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Get a fucking Uber. Everyone has that app, all right? It's 20 fucking
We're
20.
gonna drop you off in Ocean Grove, and you gotta find a way home.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next episode. See ya.